He turned the Broncos to a powerhouse. So you know I got a shout out to Johnny. Elway, he important, man. He the reason that I'm always rocking noise, man. Always gotta rock orange, man. I'm rocking orange, man. Always gotta rock orange, that's just how I roll. I'm rocking orange, man. Word up, I'll be rocking with the Broncos. I'm rocking orange, man.
What's up, Broncos Country? How are we all doing today? My name's Kev Dan. You are watching the Halftime Hash Broncos versus Raiders show here on Orange Weekly. Glad to have all you guys here. I can't believe that we got up to 80 viewers to start the show. You guys are fantastic. There's no way I'm gonna be able to go through all these comments, but I will try my best. Levi, how you doing? Nick, thought we were supposed to improve from last year. We're going to cover that. Lots of very similar comments. What the fuck is going on? Gotta have faith. Whew. Yeah, this is interesting, guys. So first off, one good comment about Emmanuel Sanders on the Broncos World Order stream. We've seen 2 passes to him. We have been absolutely shut down, guys. I don't even know where to start with this. The good thing is, overall, we look a little more disciplined. However, there have been some big calls or big plays that have been called back from penalties that we've had. I think 3 of them. Should be 14-6, but we got pushed out of field goal range on 2 of them because of penalties. So, you know, here we go. Here we are. And unfortunately, we're showing those experts that they were right. This is not the Broncos team any of us expected to see coming out to play the Raiders on Monday Night Football. This was our opportunity to go out and show the NFL that they need to take us seriously. Unfortunately, the first half has not been any of that. Isaac Yiadom is getting continuously beat. I can tell you right now from tracking all this stuff, that the Raiders are throwing at least, or pretty close to twice as much as they are running. They're not getting much success on running, but when it comes to their pass game, there's no pass rush. There's poor coverage. All they have to do is look at who Yiadom is covering, and they throw to him. I think they've had 8 or 9 completions at this point. I think closer to 8, where they've thrown to Yiadom. Yeah, I don't even know. So, guys, I'm going to try and answer your comments. I'm going to try to pick these out. Seriously, you guys are fantastic. We have never had this much success on the Halftime Hash. So, go ahead and hit share on that video for me. My name's Kev Dan. I'm going to tell you about some of the other shows and other stuff we have going on. Go ahead and check out our Patreon. Orange Weekly, just Orange Weekly there. We're giving out monthly free prizes. We had one given away this last week, monthly prizes, so go ahead and check us out. We appreciate your support there as well. Okay, see, Colleen, pretty much we can't beat the Raiders. Unfortunately, you're right. O-line stayed home. Melinda, the whole team stayed home. Yeah, Broncos are losing 14-0. We just went out of field goal range, and I didn't see if we actually made that field goal attempt or not. I think it would have been like a 60-yard field goal. Let's see, Andrew, this is tough. Guys, it's only 14-point deficit. Fangio needs to put the genius mind to work with adjustments in the second half. Don't get me wrong, guys. Andrew, you're completely right. It's only the first half. Okay, the odds of us coming out and being able to put together something completely different with Fangio running the defense is actually pretty good. So I'm optimistically hopeful that the Broncos are going to be able to come out in the halftime and do something different. Broncos will receive the ball to start the second half, and we've moved the ball okay. It's just that we stall out past the 50-yard line and get some penalties on 3rd and long, which pushes us outside of the field goal range. So that's why it's 14-0, not 14-6. El Sararo, I'm guessing with your comment, McManus, and facepalm that he missed. It was a long field goal. I know that. I didn't see that. I'd have to go back and watch it. But 14-0. Gian, how you doing? Gianni? I'm saying your name wrong? I probably am. What happened to the Broncos? Pure and simple. The Broncos look slow, guys. Everyone. There's no pass rush. The couple of penalties we have had are just at the worst possible times. Cortland Sutton's looking, pretty decent. Emmanuel Sanders has been quiet. Very quiet all game. We're trying to get the run game going, but it's just not working. Juwan James, the offensive tackle that we got from Miami, went down with an injury. Have not heard any news back from that. Looked like he's not coming back this game. Elijah Wilkinson stepped in for him. We're going to see what the injury is for Juan James right there. I'm not expecting him to come back, so we're going to see what happens there. Laylo, how you doing? Better step it up. Completely agree. Kathy, it looks like I'm glad you're missing it. Well, Kathy, I mean, I'm glad I'm watching it because Broncos football is back, but the Broncos themselves did not watch. Josh said 64-yard missed. I mean, 64 yards. I mean, 95% of kickers would miss that 95% of the time. So, heck, 100% of the kickers miss that 95% of the time. Kyle, this is more of the same from last season. Down by multiple touchdowns in the first half. Come back in the second half, but generally fall short during the season. We're going to see. Look, if we come back second half, guys, and things look fantastic. I mean, we actually stop the Raiders and don't allow them to get first down after first down after first down. It's going to come down to our pass protection. When it comes to running, guys, we are holding them to only, I think, 4 or 5 yards per carry. But when they're passing is... I mean, Gruden knows what he's doing. I'm just going to say that right now. 9 yards, 11 yards, 26 yards. This is all on their first downs, guys. 15 pass yards. When it comes to running, they're only getting 2 yards. When they're passing, it's 11, it's 12. All these first downs when they're passing, and it's ridiculous. Mark, we suck. Hold on. Pump the brakes, man. Mark. I understand where you're coming from, but this is game 1. I'm not going to be jumping ship. All of us here at Orange Weekly, we're not going to be jumping ship. We haven't the last 2 years. We're going to be here, guys. Tuesday nights, Broncos Beer Broncos, no BS, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. We're also starting up our pregame show this coming Sunday before the Bears game, 10 a.m. Mountain Time. We got our pregame podcast. We got our postgame podcast. Go to BroncosOrangeWeekly.com. We have started writing blogs. We are here for you guys. Make sure you check us out on Spotify for our podcast and all our live shows here on Facebook and GetVocal.com. Craig, the Broncos look flat. Let's see. Man, so many comments. This is fantastic, guys. All there is to it. I was thinking it'll be a different second half. It has to be. Craig, it has to be a second half. Everyone watching, that's just the way it is. Hit that share button for me, guys. By the way, my name's Kev Dan. You're watching the Halftime Hash. We do this for every single Broncos game. We will be live, either myself or Big Ray. Good to see this many people. This is fantastic. Let's see, Sergio. Let's pray for our Broncos brothers in the arena. Get home safe. Yeah. All the people wearing orange and blue jerseys. I would never wear orange and blue to the Raiders stadium because they're insane out there. Maddie, I hope they play better than this in the second half. Look, Coach Fangio is a mastermind when it comes to defenses, okay? He knows that Yadam's getting beat. He is not going to go out there and allow that to keep happening. There's just no way, because there's no way we're going to come back from this if Yadam keeps getting beat. He's going to come up with something. He has to come up with something. And if anyone can do it, it's going to be Coach Fangio. Oh, man. Oh, okay, Jay, people blaming the offense, but look at the defense. No, Jay, you're completely right. I'm not going to read your whole comment there, but you're completely right. The offense has only had, 3 drives, but the Raiders have had more than twice the amount of play time, possession of the ball, because we cannot stop them on defense there. They are literally walking down the field, pass after pass. This is like the last 2 years, guys, and the fact that the defense is going to get super tired out because they're on the field the whole time because they cannot stop the offense. And when our offense does go on the field, they can't get anything going, so they're getting these, I think there's 1 3 and out early on, and then there's all the 2 or 3 first downs here or there. I don't know, guys. I just, look, we've got to get the run going. This is too early to abandon the run. If this was the last 2 years, you would see that we would completely give up on the run with Coach Fangio and Scangarello calling the offensive plays right up there. There's no way we're abandoning the run, guys. I don't care if we're getting 1 or 2 yards. We are not going to stop running the ball. We're only down by 2 touchdowns. Jared, one of our co-hosts and the main lead for the pregame podcast. This is the biggest concern for me. You hit it on the head. We never addressed it, and it still shows. The defense, Yadam, I think is what he's talking about. You can check out Jared and Matt, or David and Matt, for the pregame podcast on Spotify, iTunes, and Google Play. Okay, let's see. Ryan, gotta love the penalties. Okay, penalties. I know. Noah Fant's had 2 of them. I think we've had 4, maybe 5 in the first half. How many of those have been on Garrett Bowles? None. None. Now, I get that their offense have not been on the field very much, but how many holding penalties would Garrett Bowles had at any game last year? I mean, probably at least 2 or 3 by now. So Garrett Bowles, in the first half, if we're not hearing his name, he's doing okay. The biggest concern on the offensive line there is Juwan James going down, and we're going to see what happens like that. Macho says blitz. Everything on the defense just is not. There's no pressure. There's no pass rush. There's no pressuring Derek Carr. He has all day. And all he has to do is look at Yadam and see who's open there. Let's see. Fant cost us points twice. Completely agree. Now, guys, this is Fant's first regular season NFL game. Okay? I can give him a little slack there, but not too much. Kevin should have kept the pick for the linebacker. Noah Fant's going to be good, guys. I really believe that. But we got to give him a couple games. It sucks to say because our tight end room is so short manned right now with all the injuries that it's tough. He has to be out there, but hopefully he learns fast. Let's see, Julian, I think we are looking for that rhythm adjustment at first half game Monday night. Hype is all believe. Yeah, we believe in this Broncos team too, Julian. Completely agree. Hey guys, if you're watching, let me know when the Broncos game is starting back up for the second half. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep going. Let's see. Macho says too far, Sean. I'm going to go back and see if I can find that. Oh, yeah. Sean says we are making Carr look like an early season MVP. No, I wouldn't say that. But yes, we are making him look very good because he has so much time. He has so much time that, I mean, any quarterback with that amount of time is going to look good. Let's see. Jared says, yeah, his absence was felt immediately on the offensive line with Juwan James. Completely agree. Flacco needs the boot. Flacco's made a couple good passes. Flacco has really made a couple good passes. This is not Flacco's fault. Nick Cat, I'm guessing that's 2 names. Nick, how you doing? Glad you're watching here. Flacco is not the problem right now. The problem is the defense. The problem is we have 0 run game. That goes down to the offensive line. That goes down to Juwan James is hurt. I'm not saying Elijah Wilkins has been doing bad. He did get beat that one time where Flacco got sacked and then fumbled, but we recovered it. But all I'm going to say is I'm glad I have whiskey right now because it's been a long first half. Darian Yadam is killing our defense. And Nick says, didn't we actually start producing after James went down running-wise? I don't think that was James going down that got us a run game going. We looked okay. I mean, Phillip Lindsay got a couple runs in there, but one for 8 yards. I don't think that was James being in or out of the game. Let's see. Andrew, Oakland D among the worst last year? Yeah, but remember, that was last year. They did a lot to improve their defense. So, as I thought we did too, though. So, there we go. Heath, we just need to settle down and regroup. Completely agree. It's first half of the first game of the season. All I know is, guys, stick with this team. Stick with this team. Do not abandon ship. Broncos Country is great. But even if this year is not great, guys, there's next year with this team, with Coach Fangio running the helm, we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. Let's see. Tracy, where's the hell Broncos Country? I'm sure a lot of them thought it was too late. They didn't want to watch. So hopefully that's not the case. Plus, all you guys are here. So I don't even know. And I'm not sure if this video is running on the other show or on Broncos World Order. But if it is, I appreciate the comments anyway. If you guys can see this on Broncos World Order, the stream I have there, please let me know so I know if it's working or not. Let's see. Brandon, good attitude. He says Broncos have come back and shut down the Raiders. Completely agree. Frank says game is back. Hope for a better half. So I'm going to end this show here, guys. You guys have been fantastic. Tomorrow night, Beer Broncos, no BS, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. We'll see you there. Make sure you look on Spotify, iTunes, and SoundCloud, Google Play, all those platforms for our post-game podcast. They'll be put out probably tomorrow at some point. But we're going to be here for you guys. Any Broncos news, look for our blogs. Go to BroncosOrangeWeekly.com for all your Orange Weekly content. You guys have been fantastic. We will see you tomorrow night. Go Broncos. Let's hope for a better second half. Take care, guys.